it's Joe here. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the book The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I had started this Monday, finished it last night around 1:30 a.m. And you guys, I was totally obsessed with this book, and I guess I'm just going to tell you about it because no, that's the point of this video. At the beginning of the book, we are introduced to the main character, Jude. The main character, Jude, was only 7 when her parents got murdered. And by murdered, I mean axes to the gut by a man. This man turns out to be her sister's actual father, and he is from the land of fairies, as is her sister that is actually half fairy. Because Madoc lives by some weird code, he decides to take in Taryn and Jude, the twin sisters to Vivian. After he had murdered her parents, he takes them back to the land of fairy and raises them as his own daughters. He does this because of the love he has for his wife, and along with a daughter that they bore together, which that is actually not Jude. As Jude grows up, she realizes what she wants is to be a royal knight in the guard. The most difficult task about this all is that she is immortal in the land of immortals. The trickiest part about living in this world is all of the fairies absolutely hate humans. And the one that she thinks hate humans the most is actually Prince Cardan. Prince Cardan to her is almost the gateway to getting a position as a knight. Because of that, she plans to duel him out, and things don't really go as planned. As Jude starts to get deeply involved with the court, she gets dragged into all of the secrets that they have and is put in more danger than she originally planned. But it's all a game to her. She sees this as a way to get onto the guard, and the guard to her means safety from all other fairies. But the most difficult task in all of this is not falling for Prince Cardan. That is probably going to be the best I'm going to do with the definition or description. I am still learning how to do a good book review. Obviously, it's not going as well, but we can always hope for better later. Now into my strange thoughts on the book. Because I loved this book so much, I finished it in 2 days, and I actually stayed up the first night to read until I think it was 12:30 or 1:30, and then last night I stayed up until 1:30 again to finish the book, and I was super excited. I absolutely loved the characters, although there were a few people that I strongly disliked and never trusted, and I can get into that later, but right now I'm just going to talk about the non-spoiler parts of this review. Overall, I think the aspect was pretty cool. I haven't read a book like this. I've read other books that involve fairies, obviously, as I've told you that I've read the Throne of Glass and the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, but this writing just kind of made it a different type of book. As I was writing this down and writing down my opinions and thoughts, I realized that these fairies don't really have the normal abilities that other fairies do in other books, and I kind of thought that was cool because I feel like not all fairies should have the ultimate powers of fire and water and nature. The fairies in this book have immortality and I think healing, and that is pretty much it. As I was reading the book, I kind of picked together the sister relationship between the twins and Vivian, or I think it's Vivian, or she's in the book she's called Vivi, so I'm just gonna call her V. I'm not gonna lie, starting out I liked V a lot more than Taryn. It was very obvious throughout the book I was not a big Taryn fan, although I do like the fact that Jude and Taryn kind of fought for each other in the beginning of the book, but at the end of the book I was not very happy with one of the sisters. The multiple relationships that Jude had throughout the book, I was kind of suspicious of them because the character that she kind of got together with was kind of weird. Not weird in a creepy way, but that relationship and how they got together was kind of fishy, and I kind of knew that it was all a lie. I'm not gonna say who it is, so it doesn't count as a spoiler. On top of the character building, I thought that the world building was pretty good. The only thing I couldn't really get into was the different courts that they had. It was I understood the Court of Shadows, but I think it was the Court of Termites, and then I just don't know. I never really understood them. I know they explained them a little bit, but I feel like they Holly washed past it super fast, so I couldn't really fully take in what they were. Beyond that, I think this is an absolute great book. I already started the second one. There's that, and I'm hoping that I can get a big jump on it. I've already kind of read a few things about it, so I somewhat know what's happening. Well, what's going to happen anyway. I rated this a 4 out of 5 stars because I think there could have been some more character development, if that makes any sense. I feel like the only character I feel could have developed more as a person could have been Jude. I feel like the whole time she kind of had this aspect where it was, this is all about me. There were a few times where it was about Taryn, but after she found out a secret, she kind of just let it all go, and she doesn't really care about her sisters, and she doesn't really care about the boy that she may be interested in, and it's just really not confusing, it's just really frustrating because I had such high hopes for Jude as a character. I feel like the aspect of her and this one person getting together, I kind of wish they would have had more moments, and I feel like if they would have had more moments in the book, this probably could have been a 5 out of 5 star. I just wish that Jude would have had a little bit more like romantic moments in here. And I'm not saying that every book has to have romance in it, but it does kind of help. The romance that was in this book was kind of lackluster. You could kind of tell that it wasn't going to turn out good, and I feel like I didn't get as much out of the relationship that there should have been. So that is all the non-spoiler part of what I have to say. So if you don't want any spoilers, thanks so much for watching my video. Comment down below if you've read this book or you're planning to read it, and tell me if you're excited about the third book that's coming out, because I think it's coming out sometime in November or December. I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked too much into it, but I'll probably end up getting the book. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see hopefully more videos like this. I'm trying to get better with uploading more, and I got a camera, and I just got a camera. It's a lot nicer than just having my phone, because I feel like I can just like glance over and have my phone right here, because if I need to look something up, here it is. I don't know, I just feel like having a camera is going to motivate me more to make more videos, and I do want to start talking about books more. So like I said, if you want to see that, please subscribe to my channel, because I will definitely be making more videos. Alright, now into the spoilery section. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I love the fact that Cardan and Jude kind of have a relationship going, but I was really hoping that the relationship would progress more, where Jude wouldn't be a bitch to him, because it kind of seemed like Cardan was letting his guard down with her, and I love the fact that he did that, and I wish that she would have done the same. Like I said earlier, I probably would have rated this a 5 out of 5 if they would have had better moments, or they kissed once, and I kind of wish that they would have kissed again, because I feel like if they would have, their relationship could have like evolved into something more, and I would have liked that idea a lot more. At the end of the book, I also don't like the fact that Jude kind of left Cardan in the fairy realm as a new king. I definitely would have been pissed at her. I mean, I understand her going back to the human world to watch over Oak and Vivi, but honestly, she probably should have just said, hey, I need to go do this, but instead they hadn't talked since the whole coronation thing went down. Another aspect I really disliked in this book was Taryn. I liked her as a character at the beginning of the book, and I liked how their twins they were like, oh, I love you, you are my world, I will do anything for you. And then throughout the book, Taryn started kind of being a pain in the ass, and at the end of the book, I absolutely hate her character. She knew Locke was tricking her, she didn't tell her, and she's literally been lying to her for weeks to months. She's always known that Cardan has had affection for her, and she actually, God, the thing that made me so mad was the fact that they were targeting Taryn instead of Jude. Jude literally thought it was her, and that just made me so mad, because I'm like, I feel like if I was Jude and I was getting targeted by these people, I would definitely do what she did and do something back. The fact that they weren't actually doing it to Jude was kind of shitty. Well, they were doing it to Jude, but they weren't doing it for Jude, they were doing it against Taryn, and the fact that Taryn knew that and didn't say anything really made me unhappy. I definitely would not have wanted a sister like that, and I probably would have done the same thing that Jude did and probably dueled her. I mean, I think Jude was about to kill her. I don't really know if I would have been okay with that or not, but the fact that Taryn got Jude so angry that she went into that mode, it's kind of Taryn's fault, wouldn't you say? Altogether, I think this book was really good. I loved most of the characters. Obviously, you guys know my opinions about Taryn. I didn't like Locke. I feel like I never trusted him from the beginning. It was kind of fishy when Locke started hanging out with her, and I just kind of feel like I knew he was tricking her, which I strongly disliked. So I kind of never actually trusted Locke, no matter like how much Jude really wanted to trust him. But I have a strong feeling against Locke and Taryn together. But I almost feel, okay, I'm just thinking about something right now. So that one time Cardan said to Jude, you guys deserve each other. Did he think that she was Taryn? Because technically both Taryn and Locke were lying. So that would make a lot more sense. I never really understood why he said that. And I feel like it went into that, but I was at the point in the book where I was like, just keep reading, just keep reading. I want to see what like is happening, so that was something that like slid past my thoughts. Was he talking about Taryn and Locke when he said that? I feel like that would make a lot more sense. My final thought on the book is I wish they would have had more romance between Jude and Cardan. I honestly really like them as a couple, and I really wish that they would have done more with it, like maybe kiss another time or someone reveals their feelings. I mean, Cardan kind of revealed his feelings, but he can't lie, so he tried to avoid it as best as he could, but Jude kind of knew how to question him the right way. With that, I want to hear your thoughts on the book down below, and if you've read it, which you probably clearly have if you're on this part of the video. So I want to know your thoughts on the book, and I really want to know your thoughts on Jude and Cardan, because I love the couple, and you guys know my aspect on it. Like I said, comment down below, like my video, and subscribe to see more videos like this. I am trying and working on getting more videos up and filming more, and I will be having other videos up along with just book videos. So I think I'm going to be planning on doing bookish videos and writing videos, and maybe like a vlog here and there. I probably won't. I kind of want to do a reading vlog with like maybe a reading vlog for a week, but I don't know. So comment down below if you like kind of want to see a video like that. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. I will see you next time. Bye guys!